What's up, guys? And we are in the YouTube. No, what am I talking about? YouTube creator. I'm stupid. The shoe creator here in NBA 2K22. And the reason I'm here is because I have created. I was mad bored one night, and I created a Jordan colorway for every single Jordan from 1 to 14. And I'd like you guys to rank them. All right. So first up, we have these Jordan 1s. And now these are kind of like maroon 1s, bro. I was kind of thinking about the Cleveland Cavaliers when I made these. Like, I thought about Cavalier 1s, of calling them that, but they're kind of more of a maroon color. Now, in terms of the 1s, I absolutely love the 1s. I have the metallic gold pair, and it looks exactly like this. Same, there's no Jordan symbol on the back. There's just the hot, kind of like the Hot Wheels symbol with the Hot Wings symbol with the Air Jordan and the Nike Air right there with the swoosh. But I love 1s, bro. I'm so happy to have a pair. I love when I wear them. They have a really good ankle support as well. And I love this colorway I made, bro. This is like the first one I made. I was kind of just screwing around with it. And it came out really good. So, yeah. Those are the 1s, bro. Let's go to the 2s. So now I made two 2s. I originally made 2s breads, and then I didn't realize that 2 breads actually exist. So I'm like, let's change the colorway up. So we have these, I call them the new blacks for that show, Orange is the New Black. And they're basically just black and orange colorway 2s. They have the Jordan thing in the back, the Nike. It's so interesting because you'd almost never know that these are Jordans if they didn't have like that thing at the bottom. Like, they don't have any swoosh, any Jumpman symbol. I don't think the Jumpman symbol came to like the 4s or the 5s. But I honestly, the 2s are a shoe that every time I see the 2s and every time I look at them, they grow on me more and more. I originally hated this shoe, but each time I look at the 2s and look at them more, I like the shoe. I now I love the 2s. Okay, I love the 2s now, and yeah, bro. I mean, I love the 2s. I love this colorway that I made. I mean, it looks clean, bro. It looks clean. So the next one, I think you already saw it a bit down here. So I was, me and my cousin were talking about Gatorade Sixes, the all green ones with the orange stripe, and then the white ones with the orange. And I'm like, what if you made some Gatorades in like other colors? So I decided to go with the 3s for the Gatorade 3s. And I think they came out clean, bro. I love 3s. I love almost all the Jordans from 1 through 14 I love. There's some I'm skeptical of. But even the ones I'm skeptical of, with the good colorway, it looks fire. I personally may not get Gatorade 3s. There's definitely other colorways I'd get instead. But honestly, they look kind of clean. And I'd love to hear what you guys think about all these shoes, bro. And which ones are fire. Which ones are absolute dog. Like, please let me know, bro. Alright, we're going to the 4s. Now, the 4s, they do have an Oreo colorway. But they're not Oreo like this, bro. Like, this is full-on Oreo, bro. Like, look at it. It's got the speckles. It's got the white and black, bro. I need to see these, like, actually exist, bro. I need to see Oreo 4s exist, bro. I don't care, bro. 4s are so expensive, and I want a pair of 4s so badly. Like, I don't know what pair I would specifically get. I mean, the Red Thunders are popular right now. And I'd actually really want a blue pair of 4s. And I know there's a pair that exists like that, where it's like red, blue, and yellow. It's like blue, red, and yellow, and they look fire, bro. Anyways, the 4s, I know a lot of people like the 4s. They're not actually my favorite shoe ever, I will say. They're a very popular one. My unpopular opinion is like they're kind of, I want to say mid. Out of 1 through 14, I'd say they're like mid-high. They're definitely not my favorites, but they're better than other shoes on there. And yeah, that's what I think about the 4s. I don't know why I'm renaming my shoes, by the way. So the Air Jordan 5s are up next, bro. I decided to go with a Gamma colorway for these 5s, bro, and it looks so good, bro. So first off, the fives are one of my absolute favorites. Top three. Top three for Jordans, bro. Top three. They're so good, bro. I love the Air Jordan 5s. They're, again, top three. In real life, I literally just bought a pair of the green bean Jordan 5s off of GOAT, bro, and I love the way they look. I especially love how these Gammas look. So I chose the Gammas because I was looking at the Gamma 11s, and I'm like, bro, that shoe is so fire. I'd love to put it on like another shoe, and I'm like, what's a fire shoe? Of course, the Air Jordan 5s. Now, I did screw up. Actually, no, I didn't really. It kind of has an icy bottom, but I know the bottom usually looks a bit different on Air Jordan 5s. They're usually like more clear, and then the Jordan in the middle is like kind of different. But I just love the look of these, bro. I absolutely love the look of these. And again, Air Jordan 5s is one of my favorite Jordans. I will be telling you, well, it's not more of a ranking, it's more just me telling you what my opinion is on each Jordan. And, yeah, bro, the 5s are just so good, in my opinion. Top three. The 5s and 1s, I'd say, are both in my top three. I will tell you my other one when I get to it. The 6s. Now, the 6s are another shoe that is growing on me. This is an Iron Man's. I don't know why I went with Iron Man, but I'm like, you know what? Screw it. Let's just go with Iron Man. And these came out kind of fire, bro. Like, I honestly haven't seen 6s that look this fire, bro. See, half the reason I don't like the 6s is they either look too plain or they look too out there. Like, I don't like the shoes that it's white on the where the red is, and then it's what I'm trying to say is I don't like the shoes that are white and then they have some like colorway patched in where my shoes are white, they're usually like a different color, and then the red shoes are white. I don't like that at all. Okay, I don't like that look, and that's one of the reasons that I really haven't picked up any 6s. Like, I feel like they're either too plain, like the whole shoe is just one color, or it's just too sporadic. Like, I can't find a colorway that I could see myself buying of 6s. If I ever do see a colorway, definitely I'll cop them. And I do like the look of 6s like this. Like, this is probably my favorite look for a 6 shoe. Like, my colorway is probably the best one. Like, I'd like to see a 6 shoe look like this. Okay, if they look like this, I'm ranking it higher. But the colorways they have now, the infrareds or the green ones are probably my favorite. The ones that are black and green or the ones that are black and infrared. But for now, I mean, 6s are kind of lower on my list. Not exactly my favorite shoe ever. In terms of like all the shoes. So next we're going up to the 7s, and I have made some interesting choices for these 7s. This is when I got kind of tired. And I was like, I don't know what to go for. And I just looked at the colorway for the Hornets, and I'm like, you know what? Jordan owns the Charlotte Hornets. Why not make a Hornets shoe? Now, it's not everybody's cup of tea. I understand that. They do look good, okay? They do look good. I think they look good. And honestly, the 7s are probably in the mid tier for me. They are good. My cousin, this was back when I was like in middle school, gave me a pair of 7s. And I was able to rock those for a little bit, which is awesome because I got made fun of for not having good shoes in school. But, you know, one of my friends gave me I had to survive off of my friends and my family, bro. I had to survive with I had to beg my mom to give me even like JC Penney Nikes. I had to beg my mom for those, bro. Like, all the shoes I have now are because I earned the money, because I actually am working and have like spent the money to be able to buy Jordans. So now all the shoes I have right now are all because of like my doing. But anyways, I had to beg my mom for decent Nikes, and my first pair of Jordans were these 7s, bro. They were red and white 7s that I got hand-me-down from my cousin, and they didn't even fit, bro. They were too small, but I didn't care, bro. I just wanted to rock Jordans. I was so happy to rock Jordans. So shout out to my cousin for being a real one and actually giving me those 7s, bro, that I was able to rock during middle school. And then after that, I was able to, like, you know, get some money and buy shoes myself. But yeah, bro, that's how I survived, bro. I had hand-me-down Jordans for my cousin, hand-me-down KDs from one of my other friends, bro. You guys remember the KDs where I showed KD on the side and it was like a weird pattern underneath? Anyways, I've gone way off track. So these are the 8 blues. Now the 8s are probably one of my least favorite Jordans out of all of them. Out of 1 through 14, there's one pair of shoes that I dislike more than the 8s. But I still, even the shoes I dislike, I still like, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Like the 8s are still, they're still good shoes. There's a shoe, it's called like Win like 3P or something, and it's white, black, and red, and that's definitely my favorite colorway. So I did make this all white and blue colorway. It's a little plain going over it again. I probably should have put a bit more color in it, but I do like it, and I think it looks good. I'm not going to spend too much time on the 8s because, I don't know, they're the 8s. They're not very popular. They're not very good looking. I don't very like the Aquas. Like, I don't like those. Don't like those shoes, bro. Anyways, we're up to the Air Jordan 9s, and these are a clean pair of shoes, bro. These black and yellow shoes, I'm sorry. Black and yellow, always such a good colorway. I just decided, like, the 9s just look so good in this colorway. And the 9s are the 9s are like the 2s. At first I was like, but they just keep growing on me every time I look at them. I definitely want to cop a pair of 9s. I was thinking about the Chile Reds. I had it down to the Chile Reds or the Green Bean 5s, and I went with the Green Beans. But definitely next time I have a bit of money, I will be buying the Chile Reds. Like, every time, I even saw them on foot, like this guy just had 9s on, and they were dingy looking 9s, and they still look good. Like, I don't know, the 9s are just a shoe that just keeps growing on me. Every time I see it, it goes up. Like, the 9s are probably higher for me than a lot of people. I have them over the 6s and 7s. I don't know about the 4s or the 3s. They probably not the 4s or the 3s, but definitely over the 6s and 7s and the 8s. Probably mid-high tier is where probably with the 4s is where I put it. Definitely a mid-higher tier shoe in my opinion. Again, this is all my opinion. You could be like, oh, the 8s freaking suck. I mean, no, the 9s freaking suck. The freaking 2s are horrible. It's just my opinion, guys. And these are just the colorways I made, bro. Just so we're not looking at gray shoes. I've made these, so that would be stupid if I did the thing where the Jordans aren't, like, shown. But these are green and white. I was thinking about Boston Celtics when I made these green and white Celtics shoes. I can see, like, Tatum rocking these or something. So it's a Boston Celtics colorway. You know how they do the team colorways. And this colorway is pretty fire. I don't know. Should I have, like, made it white with green or just stick with the green and white? I kind of like the green and white, but again, that's my opinion. I think I've also accidentally, like, made the names of the shoes white instead of, like, let me put logos. And what happens if I go to, what logo is this? Okay, so that's the green one. So it doesn't show the wording on it for some reason. So obviously on the 10s, it shows all his accomplishments, up from like 92 onward. Obviously, it didn't have his other 3P on there, but it did have it on there. It did have everything else that he had accomplished beyond 92. So it was really cool to see this shoe. The 10s are another good shoe. I do have 10s on my 2K player. I have the 1s. I have the 1s and the 3s that you get, and then I have a pair of 10s. I have a pair of 11s and a pair of foams. But 10s are another high-tiered shoe, in my opinion. Really a good one. Now we're going on to my favorite Jordan of all time. The 11s, bro. The 11s are my favorite shoe of all time. Of course, I gave it the icy bottoms. Yes, sir. Icy bottoms, of course, bro. You need the Legend Blues are my favorite Jordan 11 out of my favorite shoes. So Legend Blues are like one of my favorite shoes of all time. That's where I got the inspiration. And just like I love the 11s, bro. They're so good. My favorite shoe of all time, definitely. And this colorway, it's okay. I mean, I definitely wouldn't get this colorway, like, just but I was going for something unique. It looks better than some of the camo colorways I have seen on the 11s. Like those leopard print 11s are awful, bro. But like this is mid in terms of colorways for the 11s. Definitely other ones I'd get instead, but 11s, one of my all-time favorite shoes. So my top three is definitely 11s, 5s, 1s. But going on to the 12s are another top tier shoe, bro. Look at this metallic look, bro. I saw the black, white, and gold ones. I'm like, what if you just made a metallic looking shoe, bro? Came out so fire. The 12s are such a good. The only thing I don't like about the 12s is this front piece here. I wish it kind of went all the way around instead of like having this random white patch right there. That's the only thing I don't like about the 12s, but otherwise, such a great shoe. I love seeing it on foot. And just, the 12s, I'd always pick up a pair of 12s if I saw them for the right price. Most definitely a great shoe. Only 2 shoes left, guys. And so the Air Jordan 13s. So the 13s is another shoe that has been growing on me. Captain America colorway. By the way, we have the Iron Mans, we have the Captain Americas. I'd love to see this colorway actually come out. The 13s are much like the 2s and the 9s. They are growing on me. At first, I was just like, these 13s especially are growing on me. Like, just like in the past couple weeks, I've loved the 13s more than I ever have. They're just such a good shoe in my opinion. And like, yeah, bro, the 13s are just such a good shoe. Another top tier shoe. Like, there's not been many bottom tier shoes in my opinion. I'd say the 8s are the only bottom tier shoe. And even those are just mid. Like the bottom Jordans are just mid. Like, they're not even bottom tier. That's how good they are. So here's where I kind of go off on a split path. So I'm going to talk about the top. I haven't even made tops, like high top 14s, and that's because the high tops, in my opinion, are bad. Okay, they're bad. I don't like high top 14s, but what I do like is the low top 14s. Like, I'd definitely be getting low top 14s instead of high tops. So this is the shoe I came up with, and I was like, well, why not go for like a black and Concord colorway? I kind of got inspiration from my dad because he loves that dark purple color, and I'm like, he would really love Jordans like this. And I feel like the 14s just came out so good. And so 14s, if they are mid down, like if they look like this, these low 14s, I definitely give it a mid tier. Not my favorite shoe ever, probably around the 6s and 7s, where I definitely pick up a pair just to have it, like at least one pair. But not my favorite in the collection of 1 through 14. And yeah, bro, that is it. So those are all the shoes I've made. I'd love to hear you guys' like feedback, like which colorways are your best, which Jordans are your favorite. I know we all have a different opinion, and so the 11s are my favorite, but they're not everybody's favorite. And if you're wondering why I didn't go past 14, is because if you guys know, after that the shoes kind of get trash. So I just didn't want to wear those, like any of those shoes. And I didn't make these Why Not Zeros either. So anyways, guys, definitely, share your opinion in the comment section. I'd love to hear it. Love to see what you guys think. And I'll see you guys on the next vid.